Hey, going back to Michigan State though, whenever you had to change positions from halfback to that versatile role that we were talking about, did you have doubts about making it to the NFL at that point? Can you just take us through your mindset? What did you think your future was going to be?
No, I don't want to say I was delusional, but like I always knew I was a good football player. Like I don't know. I'm always somebody that has had confidence in myself. Like I've always known like I was a good football player, like just from like growing up and like just the fear of not living up to the name. You know what I mean? So
Mm.
when I switched positions, Michigan State was like they they were like, this is a position that you're gonna play like in the NFL. And Mel Tucker is a coach where he's gonna plug and play. Like he's all about winning, but he's also like, if you're a good player and he know you can play at the next level, we're gonna find what your niche is and what you're good at and what your role is. And my tight end coach at Michigan State was at the Raiders for a while. He's receiver coach, Ted Gilmore, and then he was assistant head coach at Nebraska. He's been all over NFL, college, and stuff. And he was at Wisconsin for a while. And my running back coach at the time, William Piegler, he's at Florida now as a tight end coach. He's a young coach. He was only at Michigan State for like a year or 2 years with me, and then Kenneth Walker. And he was like, "Hey, Connor," he was like, "I don't know how you feel about this, but if you switch to HBAC, you'll be in the NFL next year."
Wow.
And 2 weeks before the season, they were just kind of like iffy because I was a good pass pro guy. I knew everything, and they trusted me. And until they had the confidence in somebody else to do that, until King got there, and I knew the whole offense, so they were just like, "All right, we're just gonna have to work on this technique." That was all it was for me with the tight end stuff, and I'm still working on that, just trying to get that as tight as possible. But the 1-2's there, and everything else is there. It's just all technique stuff they really had to deal with. And after that, after those 2 weeks, after just repping before practice, after practice, and all those team reps and stuff, I felt ready for game one. And each week we were just build off that. And then before we knew it, it just put me in the perfect situation to go to the Senior Bowl, show what I could do, and then go to the combine, and then just stacking myself up to other people and playing multiple positions to show that if I'm here, I can do that. I can do what that guy's doing, plus more.
Now you brought up the Senior Bowl. Just talk a little bit about the significance of that opportunity for you as well, because we obviously see where players will get invites, but they don't always attend, and then obviously we see the guys that do attend. So just elaborate a little bit of what that experience was like for you, though.
I think it was helpful, but at the same time, it was almost like I'm playing out of position still.
Mm.
I was because our head coach was Dan Campbell, and we were with the Lions, and we were running fullback belly. I'm
That's a
like,
Dan Campbell
I'm like,
call.
I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm thinking to myself like, I'm not gonna get hurt. Like
He said the
during
fullback
the
belly.
draft
Come
process,
on, man.
we running fullback belly, fullback power, doing all this. I'm like, okay, it's cool if I'm touching the ball, but like one on ones and stuff, they were letting me go with the running backs and tight ends, and they were telling me they were gonna let me do a lot of things. But come game day, it was all fullback.
Jeez.
Did Dan Campbell give any intense speeches? Did you think he was your actual head coach at that point?
No, he was really chilling. It was Deuce Staley. He was
Okay.
he was doing all that stuff he does with Hard Knocks. It
Okay.
was like, come on, dude.
It's an acquired taste, Deke. I'm trying to tell you, it's acquired, man. Some people either love that or you like, yo, I don't need all that.
I love that,
Yeah.
but it was like I'm to me the Senior Bowl is like ball out in the
Yeah.
practice. You can if you want to play in the game, play in it. Go out there to practice and do all the indie stuff, one on ones, do all that, and it's like the game is just the icing on the cake.
Right.
But like I think like being there around the guys was better, and then doing all that, meeting with all the teams, the coaches, that was the cool part. But like the game, honestly, I don't think it hurts you or helps you.
Mm.
I think it's the practices, honestly.
Not fair enough. And from our perspectives, it definitely seems like that as well, man.